internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. Just when you thought things couldn't get crazy, things are about to get crazy. Ripple just announced, first of all, the date is June 13th, and everybody that has the XRP merge, what are the odds that another monumental event or an announcement that was made, not on July, but June 13th. That is incredible. But listen to this. Ripple collaborates with Artex to bring hundreds of millions of dollars of tokenized real world assets to the XRP ledger. And this video is really gonna have you just going absolutely apeshit. I cannot believe what we're about to witness within the next couple months, and especially in 2025. But after you hear what Graham Rodford said, he is the founder of Artex, and the moderator that's asking the question is Marcus Infanger from Ripple. And this was last year.
Close this panel session with some hard predictions. We're Q4 2025. How big is the RWA market in size, and where does the majority come from? Who wants to start? Graham? Don't disappoint us.
No, well, I'm probably a bit more bullish, but I have been for 6 years and slightly behind my original projections. But the total market is 1.4 quadrillion, everything that's ever out there. And if you start looking across any of those asset classes, they're all starting to move on-chain already. And the ease with which we've seen people interested in money market funds, tokenized treasuries, and those types of instruments, the support for stable coins, when you're talking about replacing cash, when I see DTCC, Euroclear, Clearstream, it only takes one of them to flip onto natively digital, and that's trillions of assets on its own that move. So, tens of trillions, I think we could see. And bearing in mind it's 1.4 quadrillion, this is still a tiny slice of a huge market. 30 to 50 trillion, all on XRP, all trading on Artex.
Here we go, $50 trillion. 2 years from now, Ripple, Twitter will replay the session, Q4 2025.
And that statement was made before this announcement, obviously. That speaks volumes, and they're all anticipating a major, major shift. And it gets even better because Blackrock is, of course, involved. UK digital asset exchange Artex partners with Blackrock. Artex and Blackrock forge alliance for tokenized fund advancement. And if you go on their website, as you can see, we have the Blackrock ICS US Treasury Fund with the minimum investment of $5,000, and the annual fees for management fees are actually pretty reasonable. So now we have Blackrock, and now this is, the writing's on the wall. It's Ripple is working with Blackrock. It could be working directly or indirectly. It's still happening behind the scenes. And before we get any further into the video, I just want to let you guys know that there is a survey that is link in the description down below from the XRP Ledger community. It's a quick survey about what kind of information you guys watch, where do you guys watch it, where do you find challenges in the XRP Ledger community of getting that information. So if you guys have time to fill that out, link in the description down below. With that being said, let's continue on to the video. You got to listen to what they say here, because this is going to be a big, big move. And that is why I'm going to play this video again. Take this very, very seriously.
Every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every bottle of fine wine, every collectible car, every piece of real estate, every private business, everything of value in the world will eventually be a token.
30 to 50 trillion, all on XRP, all trading on Artex.
You don't need the pieces of paper. Wipe out all of DTCC, which processes $1.8 quadrillion a year.
When you're talking about replacing cash, when I see DTCC, Euroclear, Clearstream, it only takes one of them to flip onto natively digital, and that's trillions of assets on its own that move. So,
That is a large number. that will all move to digital. And when it does, it will create massive wealth, the greatest wealth creation opportunity I'm going to see in my lifetime.
And now with the press release of Ripple coming together with Artex, I mean, this is just speaks volumes. UK's first financial conduct authority regulated digital asset exchange, broker, and custodian today announced an extension to their existing collaboration, which is expected to bring hundreds of millions of dollars of tokenized real-world assets onto the XRP ledger over the coming year, and establish the XRP ledger as one of the leading blockchains for real-world asset tokenization. That is significant. And this is where you're going to see other big regulated entities follow what other regulated entities do, right? So now with Artex coming together with the XRP ledger, now this creates like a snowball effect. And now, are we going to see a $50 trillion market cap just for real world assets being tokenized by 2025? And even a fraction of that being on the XRP ledger would be, wow, that's all I got to say. I mean, I talk about a $100 XRP. Well, that $100 XRP, you could kiss that goodbye, because that is going to be in the rear view mirror. The agreement represents an evolution of the relationship between Ripple and Artex, which was established in 2022 when Artex collaborated with Matico to offer digital asset custody services to its clients. Matico was acquired by Ripple in mid-2023. Do you see? That is a perfect example. Could be working directly with Ripple or indirectly with Ripple. And at the time, they were working indirectly with Ripple, but it wasn't publicly announced that they were strictly and directly working with the XRP ledger. And now they state that Ripple and Artex share a compliance-first mindset. Both companies work proactively with regulators and policymakers around the world to bring the benefits of crypto and blockchain technology to the world's global financial infrastructure. And boom, compliance first mindset. Since inception, Ripple came through those doors with a compliance first mindset, and that is why since day one, XRP, I knew this thing is going to take over Bitcoin. And when it does, the morons that think it wouldn't happen are just going to look absolutely foolish. And listen to what the CEO says here. We have hit the tipping point for mainstream adoption of digital assets for real-world use cases, said Graham Rodford. There is a clear real-world utility in use cases like real-world asset tokenization for the operational efficiency, access to liquid markets, and transparency inherent to crypto. And Artex has already tokenized assets such as equities, debt instruments, and money market funds. Financial institutions are now understanding this, and we are excited to play our part in helping them embrace the technology by bringing their assets onto the XRP ledger. It is like a funnel, right? Think about it, a funnel. Financial institutions go to Artex, and then through there goes to the XRP ledger, and then boom. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Everything that we have been saying on this channel, it is actually happening. And for the doubters, you guys all look foolish and stupid. And you guys are going to look even more foolish and stupid when the price hits double digits and then triple digits. If you guys have a second, just do that XRP Ledger community survey, a link in the description down below. And we will be back with a crazy video coming up that is going to blow your mind. I mean, if this happens, like I said, kiss a $100 XRP goodbye, because that is just going to be the benchmark.
I think the big thing that's gonna keep XRP like in its central role is its privileged place on the XRP ledger. XRP is the only token that you can pay transaction fees in. It's the only token that every account can receive. The payment engine entering pathfinding always looks for XRP liquidity first. and XRP is auto-bridged through the order book, so XRP liquidity is sort of preferentially taken over to other types of liquidity just from order crossing. So XRP is always going to have a special place as a sort of liquidity tool on the XRP ledger.
Started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.